Hi friends, last class we are completed the registration form in the post CRUD application. In this class we are going to create the login form. For that, const login equal to arrow function return dev. Export this default login. Import React, useState from React, and you can copy these things. You can copy the enter this dev. You can copy this entire this dev into the login. Change the some of the things like registration, login form, and some of the fields are not required. This one and email is required and full name. Full name is not required. Only two things are required. One is the email address and one is the password is required. Another one is here change to login. Change to login. Change to login. And here write the state variable also to control the form elements like use state. Here we are going to pass the object that contains the email address and password, and the name of the state variable is login form comma set login form. And to update this input, to update this value, the state variable update input we are going to take. Update input we are going to take, and it will take the event as a parameter. It will we will get the event as a parameter, and set login form of, we are going to take the object. Here first we are going to take the object elements like login form dot login form comma, and sorry, event dot target dot name column, event dot target dot value, event dot target dot name. It is a key we are going to place in the square brackets, and value we can place, because of if you try to place this directly, if you suppose without square brackets, if you place this name directly like this, it will take the as it is, like how name it is getting in the present in the object also we are get the name only, the spelling name only. If you want to take the dynamically this name like email column something value or password column something value, we have to pass this into the square brackets event dot target dot name to take the same like this. For value, we can no need to take the square brackets. We can directly take like this. For must and should, we have to take the square brackets for the key representations. Clear? Execute this. For this, executing this, change here to login. Login. You can change the component from registration to login form. Application is executed. If you want to make it as refresh, you can rerun the application. Clear and npm run dev. See, my application is running properly. See, we got the login form. This login form contains the email address. I'm going to give email address email.com and password. You can want to view, you can see my password, and you click on this. See, it is submitted. If you want to see that what we are typing in the input, you can view using the control.logout event, sorry, control.logout login form. If you go to the once again browser, you load the application, inspect this, inspect this, go to the console. If you type here, we got like this gmail.com and see and password also. See password also we got. In the next session, we are going to complete the implementation of the submit. Implementation of this form elements. Submission of these form elements. We are going to do these things in the for login and registration. First, we are going to complete the registration form. Then we are going to come to the login form. We are going to complete the submission of the login form. Then we are going to write the routes for routes is like one page to like one page to another page. How we can going to route? How we are going to route from one page to another page or one component to another component? We are going to route. Actually, not components. It is a page only. One page to another page. How we are going to route? And we are going to use for that. Uh, if you have time permits, you can read the these things like a React router DOM, React router DOM. You can refer this official documentation of the React router. You can go to the docs and here you can view the tutorials is there. React router is this tutorial installation. It is changed, I think, though, but you can routing here. You can refer these things like how to install this, how to install in your React application, and how to route from one page to another page and React modules and some things is changed I think so but here tutorials here you can refer this tutorial address book your first installation it is the correct documentation like this is the official documentation but in this some some but unnecessary things but for unnecessary things means our application wise it is unnecessary things but if you want to have type permits you can read the entire documentation but if you want to work with your application only, want to what things is required for our application, our post CRUD API application, you have to refer these things. Like this is one application is given here, like in the using the diagrammatic representation as is. What steps also given? Like one is the setup, second one is the start the application, then installing the things like. Then in each and every steps complete, there is a diagrammatic representation also given. It is actual like in the tutorials you will find the nice documentation and nice coding practice. And every completion of the each and every completion of the code and code component he is given that diagrammatic representation like see like in the here also he is given like this like after completing this component or this code also he is given like documentation you can refer these things like a react router doc this is I will give in the my description in the video you will find this react router doc this address book. Actually, this recently only this documentation is changed. It is tutorial in this is present in the get started only, but it is now taken up and one one more navigation here in the sidebar. Address book is given. If you refer this address book, it is a more. It will make the more content for your React application. This address book is enough for your developing the React for the developing the routes in the React post CRUD API application. That's all. We are going to stop this session now. We can continue the tomorrow session. In the tomorrow session, uh, we are going to develop or implement the submission of the forms like a registration and login forms. If you like my content, if you like my explanation, please like and subscribe my channel and support my channel.